What's up, openers? Welcome to season 3, episode 23, like the Jordan year.
Woo, swish.
There it is. And as you can see, we have a live show coming up, sweet babies, okay? So we need you to buy those tickets, okay, because they are running out really fast. Our show will be on August 29th. Doors open at 7:15 p.m.
At the network ATL.
There you go, Jackie Clarksism. You know, she has that one line. That would be last week.
And the week before.
Oh. But guess who I am today? Twinkie. But yes, Oprah, to make sure you get your live show tickets,
was you last week
we
too.
we would love to see you there. Mm-hmm. And right now, I'm going to tell you how you get the live show tickets. One free ticket from me. What I want you all to do, openers, I feel like you all really do show great love to us. So to expand that love that y'all have for us, I want you to make a cute little 15-second video. Let me know why you like and love the show. And add us on Instagram at openrelationshippodcast, okay? And I will pick the best video. But please make sure you get this ticket. Make sure you're coming. Because I want to make sure it's going to go to someone who's actually going to come to the live show. Don't be greedy. Make sure you're coming. If you're out of town, make sure you got your flight booked, a hotel booked. We're not paying for all that. I'm just really giving you a ticket to the live show, okay? That's my way of giving back. So again, I'm going to say it again. Make sure that you make a cute 15-second video letting us know why you love the show, why you watch the show. And that's a way of also getting us more openers, right? Sharing is caring, and show that love to the people and tell us why you really, fuck with us. All right, openers. As you know, welcome over to your podcast. We'll have an open honest conversation that's talking about everything from A to Z as it pertains to the LGBTQ plus community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney. You can follow me on IG at I am Rodney Wash.
What's going on, y'all? I'm back on the mic. It's Marco DePrence. You can follow me on IG at Marco DePrence.
Oh, girl. Hey, y'all. It's just you can follow me at _kid and play_.
And this is Solomon. You can follow me on IG at Solomon E Stretch.
I'm reading Kevin Cal. You're funny. Oh, and sweet babies, as we always have, is also here. We have the good old collection plate. So as you know, sweet baby openers, you can give to us to help, pay for the podcast, pay for production, and just help us get better at what we do and give you better quality. As you can see, we have upgraded. Thank you, Beyonce.
Let me upgrade you.
You're flat, Tamar.
Oh, damn. That was to you. And you can give in 3 ways. The first way you can do if you're watching us on Facebook Live, you can buy stars. We are 5-star young professional gay black men, and that will actually help us pay for good old production. You can also donate to us on whatever podcast description by list to us on. You click the donate button that goes straight to the podcast. Appreciate you and thank you. And last but not least, you can also subscribe on YouTube and join our YouTube subscription. All right, and I see Jared is here. He has a green check, and he will actually direct you on how to give. Subscribe to subscription for YouTube. Or you can buy stickers. We love the stickers. So, like I always say, your name will be shouted out on the podcast platform, audio version, and you'll come across the screen for the video version. We love you here. Thank you.
Anything else?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Are y'all mad?
No, just waiting.
Okay, well, proceed. Hey, Solomon, how can they support for free?
All right, openers, you can further support us by sending us comments, which, like you guys always do. However, we really love it when you come to our YouTube, join us on our live shows, like, comment, and subscribe. Your participation has been amazing. Your participation is welcome. We would not be here today if it wasn't for you. All right, Rodney, how was your week?
My week was actually great. I had a great week. I partied with Marco. It was his birthday. Oh, open this up. Marco, happy belated birthday.
Thank
He turned
you.
41.
And they'll be lucky to look this good at 41. Don't try it.
But no, we had a great time. Like, Marco, I had fun with you.
Yes.
We was outside. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have. All right, Marco, how was your week?
My week was good. Full disclosure, I am inside until our live show.
I don't believe it, but
no, for real.
Sounds good.
I've told the whole group chats, and I'm telling y'all on live. But I had a really good weekend. I felt the love. I got celebrated. And it just felt good. Like last year I didn't do too much for my birthday, but this year I was like, you know what, this is my year. And now I really feel like I'm over, well, not over the hump, but like over
You're 41. You're over the hump.
Okay, y'all. I'm actually 36.
41.
Close enough. But yeah, I had
You're
a
right
really
up to 40, actually.
Yeah, because you're closer to 40 than you are 30. Boo.
y'all be lucky to look this good.
You do look good, bitch. Yeah. So you got some good dick this weekend.
Oh,
Wow.
Shazam, how was your weekend? Or your week?
My week has
Trying
been
it
great.
early.
He is putting your business out.
Okay.
Ain't
I
nothing
didn't know I
wrong with a little
wasn't the
birthday.
top.
You could have been.
Now it's a coulda. Go ahead.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little birthday dick, Marco. Doesn't matter if you're the bottom or the top. You guys, that's what matters. My week has been good. I don't have no complaints. I like stayed in the house. I went out on Friday and had a good time. And I stayed in the house every other day. Went to the gym, worked out. My barber has been gone, and I didn't tell y'all this. And, you know, sometimes you think you actually are sad, but bitch, you just need a haircut. So I just need a haircut, and that's it. And I'm gonna get one on Thursday. Bless the name of the Lord on my soul, like David said.
You excited?
Oh yes, and I'm trying out a new barber because I feel like I need to get a backup barber.
Oh yeah, you live in Atlanta.
Yeah, and I found like some other barbers that I wanted to try, and I asked a lot of my friends, like did a little poll, and bitches is paying $85 for haircuts.
80.
Yes, somebody sent me this barber and was like, he's so good, it's $85, and I said, excuse me, I will shave my head bald like Britney Spears before I pay $85
Don't be
for
saying
hair.
For my beard, it's
Oh,
35.
you're a really good barber if you painting up the goddamn scalp to make a
Well,
line.
this dude, I'm not gonna lie, his fades are really good because I really pay attention to like fades because a lot of people don't know how to fade nowadays. Like, if you have been to like old school black barbers, they were like fading with a brush and like doing it. Like, it takes a minute. If somebody just and then they pulling out some fibers, girl, you can't,
Yeah.
you cannot touch my head. So, yeah, the dude was good, but I'm just like, I'm not paying $85. Then I found somebody, but they were like in Fairburn or something. I'm like, I'm not driving fucking Fairburn. It's just too much. So I'm going to try some people in the city, but I'm very particular about my hair, so I'm kind of scared. But it'll be okay. Solomon. Girl, that's my line. You didn't came back and now you want to take everybody's line? Solomon, how was your week?
my week has been good. It was actually inspiring. So last week, I said that I was having an uninspired kind of week. Well, let me recap. So I went back and I watched Tyler Perry divorce movie. It was actually it was good. It was predictable, but it was good. But then I had an inspired weekend. Like I went to go do some shopping for us, and we'll talk about that later. And then, window shopping. So I went to go. Oh, the disappointment. And then I went and looked at an apartment.
You're moving.
You're moving.
I want to move. The rent will be maybe double what I'm paying now, but I love the location.
Oh, you gonna have like butlers? I mean, like
Concierge service, like everything.
Ooh.
I'll show you guys. But I loved it, and it was very inspiring. And I was like, now I need to increase my income.
So are you going? I think I know where you're going. Is it Buckhead?
Mm-hmm.
I know where you're going.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
But other than that, what else? I did something else that was inspiring. Oh, went to my favorite furniture gallery. Went to Restoration Hardware, and I just love the furniture. The architecture is just amazing.
Girl, you got new apartments, Restoration Hardware. You got some money.
Yeah, so.
You got some blessings.
Look,
I like it.
I'm
So you
taking
got
all
new
of
money.
it. I'm taking all of it, huh?
You got some new money.
It's coming.
I know that's
right.
It'll give me $5. That's a little $5 increase on my salary.
Okay.
I just feel like some food. A little hungry. Currently.
All right.
We going to the streets?
All right, Marco, let's go to the streets.
We got to pay some bills first.
Oh,
You know we pay the bills before we go outside, child. Damn, I'm fucking up. It's been 1 week and I don't even know. Look, y'all, meet me in the streets. Meet us in the streets August 29th for our live show at the ATL Network. Doors open at 7:15. There is a link in the bio that you can get your tickets. Meet us there and beat us there. Also, there's also another link in the bio for Apple Music and Apple TV.
There you go.
You can get 1 month, either or, for free. Oh, I did that.
Proceed, girl.
I just be so I didn't do nothing. But yeah, click it, get something for free, and meet us in the streets. Okay, so we're just gonna talk about 2 quick things. So I just want to bring light again to the Sonia Macy situation. Again, another black woman, another black person being shot in her home. I think probably this season, last season, both seasons, we continue to talk about this, continuing things. And it's just so unfortunate that we as black people, we call the police, we call enforcers to help us, and they're not even helping us. They are afraid of us because we grabbed a hot pot of water that you told us to move.
She didn't really.
So I didn't watch the video. I just read what CNN said from Chicago. But I did see a little clip. She had the mittens, but she dropped them. And if you're scared as a police officer that somebody has grabbed mittens or whatever the case may be in the kitchen, you shouldn't be protecting our country. You shouldn't be protecting our cities, and you should not be a part of any type of enforcement. And I'm sure that they have plenty of trainings and understandings of how you approach situations, but just say you're racist at this point and you just not doing your job correctly.
I think it was unfortunate because, one, she called them to help her. Mm-hmm. She said that she believed that there were prowlers outside of her house. They found a car outside with busted windows. So there was obviously somebody out there busting windows. If I call the police to help me at this point in my life, I don't want you in my house after you've looked outside. Thank you. Go have a good night, because I know how y'all act. Secondly, I think that everything that you said is true. Lastly, I think that, and her family has now come out and said that she did struggle with mental health issues. Mm-hmm. I think this is an opportunity, another opportunity, unfortunately, that we have to educate police on mental health. Police they operate in fear when somebody doesn't present as they would like them to present. If you watch the video, there are some things that may have been startling to them, but at the same time, you were asking for her ID. For what reason? What reason did you need this woman's ID after she told you there were prowlers outside her house? She believed she was in danger. You know what I mean? And then you tell her to go get this pot because it's boiling, because she's cooking, and you're like, we don't need a fire in here. Boiling water is not causing a fire, sir. I'm sorry, it's not. And then on top of that, like, the discussion on the body cams after they shot was just disgusting. Like the fact they're talking about, that's a bullet to the head. Like, don't go get your kid. There's no reason to help her now. Like, look at the pot of water. It was almost at our feet. She was never going to throw that pot of water on them. She was walking towards the sink to put the pot down. Like, but the flip side to this, the young man has been arraigned. Mm-hmm. He is in jail. He tried to get bond. They denied his bond. He has been fired by the sheriff's department. Like, things are going in the right direction, but it's just like, how long? Like, do we have to keep doing this over and over and over and over? It's sad.
I am just tired of this same dance, different scenario, different tune. For all you Trump people out there, black voters, whatever type of people, color voters,
and we'll get
who are voting for Trump, he is trying to pass police immunity. No. So if that was the case, he would have never been charged. Keep that in your back pocket, bitch. Also, it's just the conversation that they had afterwards was so disgusting. It was just so degrading. They act like the lady was a dog in the street. And clearly you could tell. I knew something was wrong with her when they were talking to her. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad the family came out and said it. Like, she's, because I have mental illness in my family, and I know how I know the signs. Mm-hmm. And when you are not professionally trained for that, and you were just so scared to pull the trigger, why are you all in this woman's house? She called you for help. That's what I don't understand. She called y'all to help her. Wasn't a disturbance. Wasn't nobody yelling. Wasn't nobody, like, y'all did all this for what? And I'm glad it's ass in jail. And it should be, and I hope this be a lesson moving forward. Like, we ain't taking this no more. Like, you shot her dead in her fucking head. Like, what the fuck? And you told her to move the goddamn water. I can't make this up. And then you on the damn, thank God for cameras. And then you on the camera talking shit about the lady that's dead. Like she just, nobody, like, Nobody loves her. Like, she just whatever. Another black person, you right? Hope they beat your ass in jail. That's how I really feel.
The other thing to add into this is the young man that shot her. He didn't turn his camera on until after he shot her. The other officer had his camera on as soon as they started the approach.
Good.
So there's just a lot of rules and regulations that need to be observed, because as soon as you're approaching a house or anything, you should be required to turn your camera on. You turned your camera on after she shot in hopes that was going to save your ass, and it's not.
This is a political year. It is very important that all of you get out there and vote. It is very important that we look at our communities. It's very important that we look at who the people in our communities are voting for. Mm-hmm. You know, it still astounds me the number of black males, black individuals who are choosing to vote against their community. And stuff like this will continue to happen if we vote against our community. And that's unfortunate. This is a very, I don't want to call this an unfortunate situation or event. This is disgusting. Mm-hmm. We've used that word. This is dangerous. This is an attack on black community. But this isn't anything that's been different. And so once we have a conversation about how things haven't really changed, you know, we like to think that things have gotten better, but things haven't gotten better. Because we just had the anniversary of Eric Gardner's death. Mm-hmm. That was just last week. And to add insult to injury, July is like the month where stuff like this happens, because there was like, I want to say, I don't remember the exact years, but Sandra Bland was in July as well. Mm. So it's repeatedly when the summer is in the middle. I don't know, child. It's a lot.
Well, let's lift our hands up. We're going to pray for the family and move on to something lighter where we can educate our openers and all these other people in the world. Kamala Harris.
Yes, girl. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Yes.
So I woke up that Sunday, you know, did my little morning routine, then checked my phone. But the first headline I saw was Joe Biden dropping out. And I immediately got upset. And I just threw my phone down. But I didn't read anything after that. I was like, I text y'all, and I was like, oh, shit, we're living in the last days of our lives. And then Rodney responded, and I was like, oh, let me dig a little bit deeper. It might be a little bit good. When I found out that he gave the Democrat endorsement? Yeah, endorsement to Kamala Harris. When I tell you I started playing gospel music in the house, I was super ecstatic. And I'm just happy. I hope this motivates people to go to the polls, not only because she's a black woman, but because she is a black woman. And this is another historical event that we can live through as being the uncles of this generation. I'm excited. Y'all already know I'm going to be at the polls doing what I need to do. Last night I was on a call for Win with Black Men. Powerful conversation. We raised over $1.3 million in like I clocked out at 4 hours because I had to go to sleep.
Oh, girl, I didn't make it that far. 2 hours, I said, okay, gotta go.
But it was just so many powerful black men from all type of D9 fraternities, Kappas, Alphas, Omegas, and just like speaking light into us and like telling us how important it is to go to the polls. Everybody that identifies as African American needs to be at these polls and doing what
person of color.
Oh yeah, right.
Ally to the black people.
Yeah. So
I think to add on to that, you had black men do 1.3 last night, but then black women did like 1 million on Monday night. So it's like, and then, so black women started this. Shout out to black women once again, taking the United Nation and putting it on their back. So you have black women do Win with Black Women. They have their call today. Then yesterday you have Win with Black Men. If you get on Twitter right now, it's trending Win with White Women. White women are launching a call to do with Kamala. Asian women are doing it. There's also one that says Black gays for Kamala. There's literally, yes, there are calls popping up all over the place to support this woman. One, I think Joe Biden did perfect. Like President Biden, excuse me, give him his honor where it's due. It takes a lot to step down from a role like that. You know what I mean? Like that is the ultimate like heroic thing. Cause he could have stayed and be like, I can just stay and like live it out or whatever. Like, but he stepped down at a time where this is where you have to like really play on the media. The media has been riding this debate. Like Joe Biden bombed the debate. Joe Biden's Joe Biden's done this. So they've been riding this. Then they have the RNC where all they do is throw tomatoes at Joe Biden. And then he announces Trump, JD Vance, and everybody's like, oh, this is a nightmare. So then to turn the media, because we know the media is terrible, Joe Biden throws a motherfucking monkey wrench in the shit and says, I'm gone. And the media instantly has to focus on the Democratic Party. Democratic Party has not had their convention yet. And then to add insult to injury, he lets them know I'm endorsing Kamala Harris. So then you now have all these millennials, Gen X, the people who voted Barack, they're excited about the election now because we're sick of voting for old white people. So now we get to vote for a black woman who is going to be another historic moment. We didn't live through COVID. We didn't live through being broke. We didn't live through being rich. We didn't live through bad presidents, Trump. We didn't live through Obama. We didn't see all this shit, and now we finna get to vote a black president in.
And if she has
this is the best way they ever paid this.
A black VP?
No, she cannot pick a black VP. We can't do that.
I don't think she should.
She cannot. She needs to pick the whitest, Christianist, straightest white man with a wife and 2 kids, a picket fence, and a dog. Like, she has to appeal to other people. Like, so many people are like, oh, she needs to pick Michelle. She needs to pick, like, no, we cannot do that. We will shoot ourselves in the ass if we do that.
And I think we need to get out of our personal feelings and get into the social and political aspect of this, because you have to realize this is a game. And so as soon as I saw the list of people who were being considered, and I saw Warnock, and I was like,
hell no.
I was like, well, but from a personal perspective, you have an AKA as president, and then you have an alpha as a vice president. I was like, ooh, that would be amazing.
We taking our country
back. But then you just like, okay, let me pull back. What is going to get us the win? Right? And we have to think politically. We have to think strategically. What is going to get us that win so that we can have opportunities coming down the pike? And who was it? Gerald Ford? Was it Gerald Ford? Who predicted how a woman would become president?
I thought it was The Simpsons.
I was going to say, Simpsons. He
was in a press conference, and I think a little girl asked him, like, what do you think about a woman becoming president? And he was like, I would love it. I think it would be great, but this is how I think it's going to be. I think the president will die, and then the vice president would be a woman, and then she would take the position. And essentially, like, this is where we are. President Joe Biden is still alive. God bless him. But his journey in this process is over. Like, and I commend him for the work that he has done. But it's time.
Yeah, y'all say everything I wanted to say.
Didn't you say shit before?
Goddamn, Joe. I feel like we did bully Joe. I'm not gonna.
I don't think we did it. Donors did it.
I'm just gonna say, well, we are our party. So, we did bully him, but I think what Joe done really made me smile at the end, because like his health is bad. It's bad. We're not gonna sit here and act like it's not. He gives me like a shell. Honestly, I'm not being funny. We call that type. He's very fragile. But Joe done a great job. So I'm gonna give a hand clap personally for Joe for coming from 2020 disaster and just trying to show progress. He had done a lot of progress. When you actually read the stats and not the stuff you see on the Shade Room and all that stuff, he actually done a great job. And he really he's really passed his baton to move the country forward. And also, President Kamala Harris wants to give her title now. I know she'll eat his ass up in the debate.
She is.
She gonna eat that ass up. And now who's the old person now?
Did y'all not see the clip? I'll send y'all the clip in the chat. But there was a I forgot who the two people were. It was on MSNBC, and it was a woman host, and there was a male commentator. They were both white, and she said to him, she was like, "So now that
I did see
now that everyone President Biden has dropped out of the race, it seems like age is now not a discussion on the ticket." He said, "Not for our party," and she was like, "Well," and she started stuttering because he gagged her because he was like, "Now y'all got to address the old geezer on y'all ticket."
Yeah, he old. And did y'all not see that every one of his cabinet for President Trump is saying that he should not ever run again?
Yeah, they're back.
Your VP, who was your VP,
Mm-hmm.
Mike Pence. I give Mike Pence pride. I don't like him, but I give a person pride they stand up for the country. And how you tell people who love their country? Joe Biden loved his country so much that he got his own ego and said, "You know what? I can't do it. Let me pass along." I want to give Mike Pence a hand clap for going against the Trump people because. Like,
that's where I draw the line, girl.
No, I am. Anybody who's going to speak, like, tell the truth, I'm for you.
But you telling the truth now because Trump called for the Magna folks to beat your ass.
We
and kill
ain't heard
you.
nothing from the Republicans ever since.
Well,
this.
I'm gonna say this now. Almost every person who's in his cabinet is going against his ass, and I cannot wait to see this. I'm gonna be the first one, like I was on Aretha Franklin's funeral. Go dress up and all everything. It's gonna be a whole good party.
I will say, because I know we can talk about this all night. The only criticism that I'll give to the Democratic Party is that we have got to unify. So what the Republican Party does so well is all of them, like, they all know Donald Trump is a jackass. But what they've done is they've unified on what the agenda is, and they're just like, we're gonna push him through because we have to have a Republican president. Like, they're not arguing like, oh, he's dumb, he's this, he's that, he's not qualified. They're unified on one front. The Democrats have yet to do that. Like, once they do that and they all are pushing her, we're slowly seeing people like tagging like, I'm with her. But once everybody unifies and pushes her together, it'll be fine.
But I think we also need to think about momentum. And so, like, right now we're building a lot of momentum. We have all these calls, but we need to keep it up. And even after the election, it's going to be very critical. Like, we have to keep the momentum
And the
going.
Senate matters, you guys. House Representative, you have to vote for everyone, not just the president. Let me say that again. The Senate matters, and House of Representatives, you have to vote for everyone. Because you could be a Democratic president with a Republican House and Republican Senate, and she ain't gonna get passed. I'm just letting you know how the system work, okay? So get out there and vote. And I want to say this too, and I know we got to move on. I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris because she is black. And I'm not going to say anything wrong with that because, you know, we had all these white men for all these goddamn
And she's a
years.
strong black woman.
And y'all vote for white people because they're white, and I'm going to vote for her because she's black. And I'm not afraid to say it.
Well, I'm voting for her because she's black, and I'm also voting for her because she's qualified.
Both.
Like, I want to make sure I want to make sure we say that she is qualified.
Yeah, she's definitely qualifying.
And she's not a convicted felon. Hello? That's what I'm voting for. Why do I want? I don't want no criminal in my house. What the fuck I want one running? You know what? Whatever.
And
The
for
fact
the
that she have to
polls,
run
and with the
against him
polls, she is leading in the polls. So
And if he agrees to debate her, she's gonna tear his
he's
ass
not.
up.
He's gonna.
No, he agreed.
gonna freeze.
He already agreed. His party announced today that he agreed, and he said that there should be multiple. But it doesn't matter because the way the media works, all she has to do is tear his ass up in the first one, catch him in all his lies, and react quick, and it's done. I'm excited. I can say that all my anxiety about the election kind of went down when they said we're endorsing her because a black woman's finna save us again.
Like always. And last but not least, before we move on to Shazam segment, all the black men that's on Twitter saying they're still voting for Trump and all this, fuck y'all.
You're the first one they're putting in chains.
Because what has she done? What has he done for you? She has done a lot. Just like Solomon said, she's qualified. I actually got a whole list of things that she has done over the last 4 years. It is 86 or 89, excuse me. Let me correct my facts. Statement of everything that she has done.
Melanie Granger said, I'm voting for her because women's reproductive rights is at stake.
Hello.
And I think everybody has something. I think that's
Gay
what's
rights,
important.
black rights,
tax cuts,
voting rights. Y'all like that?
democracy.
So much is at stake.
Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Hello. Going on Marco's statement, I think the last thing I'll say, because I can talk about this all night because I've been so excited. I want to just say to all like the black men, like Marco said, that are saying I'm not voting for her, because this. Just know that what you're doing is you're tearing down a black woman, and your mama sees you, your grandma sees you, your sister sees you, your cousin see you, and we see you, and that's trash.
And your
because you would
daughters.
rather
Shazam.
what? You would rather vote for a white man who's going to continue to tear the country down rather than vote for a black woman, and that's terrible, and you're disgusting.
And let me say this too, because this is going around on Twitter too. This is a fucking good segment. So they are trying to say that she slept her way to the top, allegedly.
Girl.
It's going around, and she been with this person, that person. But goddamn, Trump has 3 goddamn baby mamas. Have outside
And he's a
kids
rapist.
allegedly. He is a rapist. He is a convicted felon. He is trying to overthrow the government. So what are we doing here? Let's talk facts.
I saw on Twitter that, so y'all saying Kamala was a bad bitch in the 90s? Bitch, I'm voting for it.
So let's just talk facts. I don't
Bad
care
bitches
who you
only.
dated.
Okay.
She don't have no kids, no babies running around. Like whatever she did, that's her private life. I don't care. But as a leader, as a person who's for the people, that is my vote.
We need to just start planning for the inauguration now.
Sure do. Party,
Baby,
party,
let me
party.
tell you, that's going to be
The parties in D.C. is about to be lit.
And I'm
okay?
going. I'm going to be there.
Okay.
I'm going to hijack this moment real quick. So, President Kamala Harris.
Yes.
We are having a live show on August 29th. I would love to give you my ticket and 5 of your Secret Service. Like, I think I could do that.
Yeah.
So we are having our live show August 29th at the Network ATL. All of the people who are in the chat, all of the people who are on Twitter, all of the people who are on Instagram, add her. Let her know that we have a live show and that she's invited.
Yes.
And at your friends.
And it's 30 people in the chat, so there should be no reason why 30 tickets aren't sold by the end of the show. Just letting y'all know.
Yes.
We're looking for y'all.
Get them tickets. Let's go.
All right, Shazam, go ahead.
Ooh, that was so good. That was so good. I'm so excited that millennials and all of us are excited about the election again. We're ready to get involved. But I like to be messy. So, situation.
Now to the mess.
Listen, we got to keep the mess going. Situation with Shazam, it's always going to be a song that we know. It's going to be some situations that we've been in. I might get in your business a little bit. Comments. We want to see what.
Might?
Well, fuck y'all.
Words mean things.
Words have power.
This is supposed to be a sisterhood. I don't feel the sisterhood. No, but for real, situation with Shazam, we like to get into your business, ask a few questions about things that you've been into, and it's always named after a song. So tonight's song is Kissin' You by Total. It is like a 90s hit. Everybody loves it. Exactly. I'm sure people in the comments are singing. So I always see like these tweets and people talking about like, oh, like kissing is a deal breaker for me, da 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 da, and all these different things. So when is the last time y'all kissed somebody intimately?
This weekend.
This weekend.
It's been a minute.
Ooh.
Oh, mine was like 2 weeks ago. So
But I love kissing, so
why do you like it?
it's
Is it a deal breaker? First of all,
Kissing.
well.
yeah, people say like if
Breath
somebody
and
can't
teeth
kiss,
are a
it's
deal breaker. But kissing, we can work on kissing. I like kissing because it's a moment for us. I'm just thinking like nothing else matters when I'm kissing you. Like I'm holding you, I'm touching you, I'm grabbing you, and it's just a moment where it's just us, and we can only think about what's happening, which is kissing, and maybe the things that's after that.
I think it's a. Well, what do you mean by deal breaker? Like if you're a
Like
bad
some people
kisser?
say, like if you can't kiss, it's not like it's a deal breaker. Like I can't do it.
Yeah, it's kind of a deal breaker for me because I think the kissing, like some people are just a little too aggressive when they're kissing. They want to put their tongue all
And
over
then grab your head. And
and I'm just like,
girl, back
yo,
up.
chill.
Like,
And then sometimes you just get that little peck, and it's just like, I need a little bit more than that. And then sometimes, sometimes you just get that really good kiss, and you're just like,
you know what I like?
Real quick before we go, I don't want to lose it. Neek just said, "Hey, Opener family, I can't make the live show, but I want to donate a ticket, and y'all give it to whomever."
what's up, Neek?
So
That is
Nick,
why.
Yes,
That
Neek.
is why we love the openers.
That's why I love our family. And Nick, I was going to say, I just friends with her. I'll let you be in charge. How you want to give your ticket away?
Yeah.
You do. You
Just
do
DM
that?
us.
No. She.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah, she'll
Oh,
be in
okay.
charge of that. Y'all reach out to Neek. Neek will let you know how to do that, and because she's paying for it, we don't need to. Like she's doing a great thing. Like she's.
Well, I know that I meant DM us to talk about how we can give it away for her on the show.
I will let her be in control of it.
Okay. We can talk about it afterwards. Go ahead.
Okay. And thank you, Neek. We appreciate you. If I was close enough to you, I would like make the heart thing with you. So there's the camera. I hope you're doing it. Take a screenshot.
I'm with you.
Fairly Great just said this weekend, and it was a deal breaker. Coochie dried up instantly. It was not.
It was not it. Tank said you don't like to kiss, but y'all put your mouth on literally everything else, including food with high cholesterol. You know what?
Get off my mouth, bitch.
Look, mind your business and get off my plate. So what makes someone a good kisser? And y'all, in my point of view, like to make someone a good kisser, there's like, you have to have some features like lips, teeth, tongue, like there has to be an energy and like an exchange. So like what makes a good kisser to y'all?
I'm really big on teeth.
Okay.
I have seen some nice lips and a nice face, but
So wait, bad teeth doesn't mean you can't kiss though.
but I look at your teeth, and when you open your mouth and your teeth is turning and yearning, I can't do it. I can't
Turning in what?
yearning. I can't do it.
Just
I'm
wanted to hear it
sorry.
again.
Like I don't mind.
But that doesn't make them a bad kisser. That's what I'm getting at.
I can't
So
get
you're not-
past your teeth.
So you're not kissing if they
I
have
like
bad
to put
teeth.
my tongue in your mouth, and if I'm going across, and if my tongue going
So
across,
you're licking
So-
teeth like Tia Camp?
I don't know. You know.
You've never kissed somebody with bad teeth?
Or braces?
No, I cannot kiss somebody with braces.
Really?
What?
I never dated a brace face.
They has braces right now, and I think
I'm just being honest.
Yeah, braces are very cute and attractive.
Hold on, goddamn! Is it for me or you?
because we're trying to follow your logic, girl, and your logic makes no
I'm
sense.
telling you, I don't like people with bad teeth.
What does
But
teeth
that-
have to do with kissing?
So when I put my tongue
Hey,
in your
you're yelling.
mouth-
I'm still not understanding.
Well, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm a loud person. Bring my family. Let me talk low.
Well, what he's saying is bring
Well,
it down.
when I see bad teeth, and when I put my tongue in
You're
the
just not
individual
attracted.
mouth, I don't like how my tongue feel going.
Are you
across the
licking their teeth?
I might do lick a little teeth every now.
Are you? You're just not attractive to the mouth.
That needs to be a meme.
That's what I needed to get into. Why, Rodney, why are you licking teeth?
I do. I mean, I like. It's just something about when we have a good kisser and you just kind of spoil your mouth in a sexual way, sensational way. Like, ooh,
Licking
like,
teeth, licking
It'll
teeth
make
though?
it just make you hard.
Let them
Like,
cook.
I don't get it, girl.
Me neither.
Try it. Get your whoever
Lick
you
He be
somebody-
are.
playing with rosebuds too, so
Ooh,
Sure do.
licking teeth and rosebuds. My God, how do we get here? Solomon, what makes a good kisser to you? Hopefully it's not teeth or rosebuds.
I think a good kisser is someone.
Depends on what lips you kissing, I guess.
Yep.
I can do like Tia Camp.
I hate when somebody said that she have flavored veneers, and I was cracking up.
I think a good kiss or a good kisser is someone who like draws you in. Especially like I'm a biter. So like I'm going to be sucking on your bottom lip. I'm gonna bite your bottom lip. Like I think like I want to do all that. And I think a person who can pull you in and make you want more of the kiss, like just make you hungry for it.
That's a good word.
Yeah, that
the
make you
word,
that make you
bitch.
feel some kind of way, don't it?
Ooh,
You can't stay hungry and licking on teeth.
Calm down.
Ooh, that turned me on. Bitch, I'm hungry for your mouth.
Production's not replacing that couch. I think a good kisser to add on to that, it has to be when I kiss you or you kiss me, we both should be horny. Like there should not be no, like
Sensation.
Like, hello.
Like I want. Let's go real quick. Like,
My mother's gonna hate me for this, but my mother and I had a conversation about kissing before, and she was like, "If you don't get hard, it ain't for you
At all.
at all."
Don't kiss me and you not get hard. Because what's
Okay.
wrong?
I know it's your
But I'm
segment.
going from the chest.
Let me ask something. Do y'all
Grab
like
it from the
forehead
back.
kisses?
Forehead kisses are one of the sweetest
Like
things.
I
my
think
God.
forehead
In the
kisses-
morning, when you go to work.
Just
Anytime.
I think forehead kisses are like the softest emotion that someone can. In just a moment, it's just like, oh my God.
So I'm gonna share. I'm gonna get you out of my business a little bit. So I
This is
have
what
this
he likes.
this gentleman friend, who I actually like. Hey, bae. And
Bay or friend,
you heard we say bae.
but you also said my gentleman friend.
I will mix it up.
Oh, okay.
I'm a
Oh,
mixy bitch.
you like to throw people off. Gotcha.
So, like, I think it's so sweet when I have been working in the morning and I get that soft kiss on my forehead, and they just go about their day, and it makes you feel empowered.
A forehead.
That forehead kisses make you feel something.
I love a forehead.
Make one deal with these fuck ass people at your job. But I had a great day today.
Did you get a
We
forehead
see.
kiss? You got a
You've been
forehead
on
kiss
one
this
today.
morning? Yeah.
What else you get this morning?
I ain't had no morning sex. I don't do that.
Did you have night
I
sex?
can do morning sex. I'm not a morning sex person.
Did you have night
Oh,
sex?
that's my favorite time to have
Yes,
sex.
I love night sex.
Oh yeah, so you thought about it while you were sleeping, and you got a forehead kiss, so that
Yes,
explains.
you know,
a lot.
in my role,
Lunch
reviewing reports.
Did you go downstairs and make breakfast after your forehead kiss?
He had a
Oh,
so he did get a waffle.
Just a waffle, like one,
like a Lego?
like
No, I made waffles.
Oh, okay.
like with eggs and
I got
bacon,
up at 6:30, made waffles, made bacon, made egg with cheese,
mimosas.
and oatmeal, and we had orange juice to drink.
Okay. Ooh.
Mimosas.
Yeah, mimosas. Bro.
I know that's right, Rodney. I know that's motherfucking
Let me tell y'all
right.
something. When y'all find a good man, openness, I don't tell too much about business because I don't like that. But I can understand I have a good man. And sorry to people who are out there hurt, but I have a good man. And that man make me happy.
He went to happy hour before this, y'all.
And
You were
that's my man.
Oh,
my man. My man. Thank you to my man. My man.
You know,
Rodney, I love this for you. I love this season
I
for
mean,
you.
he is just he. You know, we have every relationship is not perfect. I'm not gonna ever say it's perfect, but he's just right for me.
Come on, Monica.
Just
I was about to
for
say.
me.
That was a terrible album, but good song. So, before we wrap up, because we do have a lot of things to discuss, tongue or no tongue?
tongue.
Tongue,
Tongue,
definitely
yes.
a tongue.
Okay. And then last thing, have you ever kissed
Oh,
somebody
quick
that doesn't have
question.
full lips?
What if that tongue got all that white shit on it?
That's called plaque.
I don't like that.
I hope not.
I see. Let me shut up.
Have y'all ever kissed somebody that doesn't have full lips?
No.
Lips
Like a
are
white
important to
person?
me.
Well,
Or a Caucasian. Excuse me.
yes.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. It wasn't bad, but it was not like what I'm used to.
I mean, oh, here it goes. We've just been at certain parties and it just happens.
Certain parties.
Wait, what?
Like a circuit,
Don't
you know.
nobody judge you over
You
it.
kissing
just-
people at certain parties? Like randoms?
I have.
All right.
That
I
judge
mean-
face.
But he just had a birthday. He's grown now.
Yeah, I'm grown.
He has matured.
It's my pussy. I,
I
do
just
what I
asked the question.
want.
I don't know why y'all
Okay,
beat
first
me
of all,
up.
It's not. I do what I want.
I was trying to help you out, Marco.
I know.
Last question, Rodney's already answered. Is your current interest or your sneaky link a good kisser or no? Or did you have to teach them how to kiss?
I don't have sneaky links. I'm gonna answer this first.
Wait,
my
say that?
current is.
Is your current interest or your sneaky link, whatever you're doing at this period in your life, are they a good kisser or did you have to teach them how to kiss?
I don't have sneaky links, but yeah, my current. Yeah, he actually knows how to kiss. I enjoy kissing him.
Okay. Rodney already answered his. He gets forehead
That's what I'm
kisses.
saying.
I will say that I will use the title a favorite. I have a favorite who knows how to do.
What needs to be done?
And that's how you do that.
I like it. Yes, Bay is a great kisser. I don't think there's any.
Wait, Kevin Kelsey.
I randomly.
Rodney,
randomly.
do they
kissing
smell
him.
like wet potato chips? I don't get it. What he's
No, we're not doing that.
what that mean?
We're not doing that.
No, that's racist. We're not doing that. Melanin Granger said,
Oh.
okay, before we go, Melanin Granger said we got 2 out of 4 on track for matching pajamas. I think we got 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4.
4 out of 4?
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. Matching pajamas for Christmas. That's what Melanin
I
Granger
don't
just
tell the
said.
future as of right now. It's,
What month is it? July.
as of right now, I'm happy.
Well, I'm having Christmas in July, so have Christmas in July. Y'all got matching pajamas.
You know, I might be in matching pajamas.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I like
More
this
than
for
likely.
y'all. These men are making y'all soft. Y'all ain't got to be bulldogs all your lives. I like it.
I love it.
I like being soft. I don't always like being the hard nigga.
When were you ever hard?
I used to be DL.
You said what? First of all, okay, before we go forward, that segment on that whole thing on Twitter and Instagram where the gays was like, when I was DL posting these pictures, y'all were not DL in these
Child,
rainbow
y'all-
belts
I
from
was.
Route 21.
What you said, percent pillows?
Oh,
I had girlfriends and everything.
got Route 21 rainbow belts. Talk about I was DL. No, you weren't. You just did not know who you were. got on jeans tighter than your girlfriend's. You
Actually, I
not
used to wear
DL.
baggy jeans, first of all.
Marco, I saw your pictures. You weren't DL.
I will show y'all pictures.
Marco, I saw the pictures. You weren't DL. You just weren't out.
Well, because you didn't know, don't
mean
other
nobody else
people
didn't know.
I mean, was you having sex with girls?
We talked about that last.
That doesn't mean you're DL.
If he say he'll DL
That
one time,
no, DL means that
Okay, you know what? When I thought I was down low. Is that a better statement?
no, you were always up high. Next.
Up high.
You were never down low. You were up high. Everybody knew.
Oh.
You want to introduce the live show since I hijacked it from you?
No, you can do it. It's before your segment. You can work for your paycheck today.
Well, let me make these coins real quick. All right, openers, we have a live show on August 29th. Doors will open at 7:15 p.m. and the show starts at 8:30. We will be at the network ATL. We are going to have a great conversation. We are going to be hosted by the Fly Aunt, and we will have games. We will have catering. We will have drinks. We are going to have a fucking good time. Be there. Buy a ticket.
there you go.
Ew. All right. So, either or. For today's Menage a Trois, we were going to talk about either or. So I have a couple of questions for y'all. And I just want to know some things. And it's kind of random, and I want to get some participation from our fifth seat. So, would you do 3 months in jail to have all your bills cleared? All your bills and all your debt cleared? Or leave with a 800 credit score?
What you mean leave?
Leave jail.
So I got to go to jail regardless?
Mhm.
Oh, God.
So what would
Wait,
you?
repeat the question. I missed all of
Give
it.
me a scenario.
Well, the scenario is you go to jail,
Okay.
but when you come out, all your bills are paid, all your bills and debts are paid, or you leave with an 800 credit score.
So regardless, you have to go to jail for 3 months.
3 months.
And you get to pick what your reward is.
And
Yes.
gotcha. So when you're out, you get to exactly pick your reward.
Mm-hmm.
I want all my bills and debt paid for.
I would
I'm
do
the
that.
same.
I would do that too because you can rebuild a credit score.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, shit. That's a good credit score.
If I was gonna say if all my bills and debt is gone, my credit score gonna go. Phew.
Yeah.
On the Melly Grange asked her, she green. We answer question greens over here first. So she said we'll be able to buy merch in person at the live show. Yes. That's all I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, pay my bills off. My credit score gonna go up after that because I'm not coming out with an 850 credit score and still having debt and bills is
free,
stupid.
It's done. Yeah.
I know.
Debt free.
Girl, they
Sign me
cancel my
up.
student loans and I can do for the people what Martin Luther King did. Okay.
All right, yeah. All right, so I think we're all on the same page with that one.
I saw that too.
Okay.
I'm gonna ignore it.
If you could,
My God.
Just keep going. Keep
if
swimming.
you could, would you rather spend a day with your younger self or your older self?
Younger self.
I had to think about this one for a while.
Oh,
And why? Why?
I could be like my present self going to see my younger self.
What?
Like I'd be like my present self going to see my younger self.
Yes.
I would do that. And why? Because I want to just let Rodney know that you're going to have some hard times, but I also want you to live your life like you have been doing, innocent, being young, being carefree, being loving, being the best person you can be, love on your grandparents, kids, keep loving everyone that means something to you, because you're going to have some dark times. So I want you to make sure that your young Rodney is happy. So when you do have them dark times in the future, then you can rely on your memories that made you very happy as a child.
Oh.
I think you have to like add, like to answer the question, you gotta add to it. You know what I mean? So I think I would go see my older self.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because I want to see all the fruits of my labor and the things I'm going through now, how they're going to manifest later. Because I know it's all going to work out. But I think if I could get a peek into what it's going to look like and how happy I'm going to be and how much I'm going to be flourishing and how the things that I worry about today and yesterday are not going to matter when I'm old, I think I would like to see that because it's going to give me more drive and I would probably even do more than what I'm doing now so that when I get older, I would be able to. And then like seeing your older self, you might get a glimpse of like what is my health going to look like when I'm older? Is there anything I can do right now to prevent it? So I'm thinking about it on the flip side, like I would like to meet younger Shazam and tell him to be like, keep your head up, you'll be fine, that type of thing. But I think seeing older Shazam and seeing like where I would be at would be really interesting and really cool.
Same. I would want to see my older self. I think I had eventful 20s. I lived, I loved, I enjoyed, but to give myself advice currently today when I'm older, I think it'd be more beneficial for my life.
I would want to talk to my younger self. I am like where I am now, I'm more intentional. So I pretty much have the vision of what my future would look like. I was not as intentional as a younger individual. But I would love to just tell myself that you're going to be okay. And like all of the doubt, all of the things that you're afraid to do, just go ahead and do them. I think that would be amazing.
The comments are good. Melanie Granger said, I would see my older self. I need to see where the fuck I am so I can change some shit up right now if I need to. Tangled said, I am such a fundamentally person when oh my God. Lord, I ain't never had no problem reading. Y'all need to stay away from me. When I was 18 in every aspect, but I lived that life. I want to talk to my older self around 48. That's a real specific age.
48.
That's a really good age.
I was going to say 45.
Girl, you already there. Talk to yourself on the ride home.
All right. And then last question before we get into this letter, because this letter tonight is long.
Girl.
If you were in a room with everyone you've ever met, who would be the one you look for?
Dead or alive?
I'm going to read it again. If you were in a room with everyone you've ever met.
I guess that answers my question.
Who would I be looking for?
Who would you look for?
Ooh, that's hard. That's one person.
Everyone.
Who would be the one person
Damn.
that you would look for? Because, we have this thing, especially as Black people of color, you go into this big space, like you go to a conference and you always look for that other Black person, right? You look for that place of safety. Who would that be out of all the people you've ever met?
While you're thinking, Marco Tangled said, you a good looking 48-year-old man.
Ha ha ha. Don't forget the ha ha after that.
I'm just reading what the comments said.
Glasses.
Damn. Who would I?
I gotta think.
Oh, actually, you know what? I will look for my father and pull him to the side and just have conversation.
Wait, no, this is a real thing. I thought you said you never met your dad.
No, I met him. We just didn't have a close relationship.
Okay.
So I would, as of today, 36, I would pull him aside and just like
You better remind him.
build
36 years old, baby.
build that relationship again and just ask some questions about life and being a man and how his life was.
You know what? I would want to talk to my great grandmother, Lacey Carter. Just because, just hearing and knowing of her, she died when I was 5. But just hearing the stories that she went through, what she had to go through to get to what she wanted. She went from being on an Indian reservation to owning like 3 or 4 stores in the city that my family is from.
Mm-hmm.
And like she has been through a lot of shit. So just to talk to her and just ask her this viewpoint on life that I'm going through right now, and just see what she would say, I want to talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
You have yours?
I don't.
So mine was hard because, from season 1 to now, y'all have always heard about my mom. I would just be like, my mom. But I was like, I don't think I would look for her. There is one person in my life who has been like an anchor since I met them. And if I was in a room with everybody that I've ever met, like that would be the person who I would look for. Like this is a person who has liked me, loved me through my weirdness, through life, and like it would be that person.
Who is that person?
The person who I'm talking about.
Male or female?
Male.
Okay.
Is this person your husband and you don't know it?
Potentially.
Mm.
Well, actually, let me say this. There are 3 people who I've met in life. Like, if they were to ask me to marry them, I would say yes.
Is he one of them?
Yes.
Well, we got our answer openers. I don't have one, to be honest.
Kevin Kev says, I would look for my 4th grade best friend, Brittany, because after the 4th grade, I never saw her. Oh,
Again?
I never saw her again. I'm sorry, Kevin Kev.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kevin Kev.
Oh, he really meant that.
Did y'all separate, go to different schools?
Well, Shazam, what is your answer?
I really honestly, to this question, I don't have one. Like, I'm really thinking about it. There's not one person that, if I was in a room with everybody I knew, there's not one person that I could think about right now that I would, like, currently sitting in space, like, that I would run to, honestly.
Who
Okay, that's
can I
all right.
run to?
It's actually a really good question. I'm probably going to be thinking about it on the drive home.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it since 12 o'clock today.
It's a really
We
good
uploaded your segment.
But 2 o'clock when I was updating my segment. But that's all I got. Y'all ready for this?
We are. Before we get to the letter openers, I'm going to say how I'm getting with my ticket yet again. If you want a free ticket from Rodney Wash, make sure that you can come on your own dime. I'm not paying for travel, but I will pay for your ticket. Honestly, I'm being for real. So to win that ticket, you guys, I want you to make a 15-second video at our Instagram page, the Openrelationship Podcast, and let's talk about why you love us. I want to know why you love us, why you watch the show, and I will definitely give you your ticket, okay? Now, as you all see, sweet babies across the screen, we're having a live show in person on August 29th. Doors open at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? At the network ATL. Get those tickets. They're going fast, you guys. I know y'all saying so much, but it's going really fast. But don't want to happen is you like, oh, I need my ticket. Wait till the last minute. It's gonna be sold out,
And
okay?
I'm going to charge you $75 for standing room.
Baby, don't text us. Don't slide in the DMs asking to get you in. We focused.
Because at that point, we gotta protect people in now.
Okay.
Protect people in our kingdom as of right now. Next year, baby. Okay, so we had a segment called The Letter Openers. This is where we invite you into our space over, like some like to say, the 5th seat. Come in, ask us questions. You want to get to know us or help you out with something you got going on. Again, we are not therapists. We do have one on staff, but Solomon is off the clock. If you want to reach out to Solomon, hit him up in the DM for your therapy session, okay? You can write us in 2 ways for your letters. You can go to our website at openrelationshippodcast. I'll get Gmail account. Okay.
Know your segment, girl.
You can write us in 2 ways. Go to website, openrelationshippodcast.com.
Again, Marco.
Or you can go to our Gmail account and email us at openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com. Okay.
Tangled55 wanted to know if we were taking audience questions during the live show.
Come and find out.
Come and find out. That's
Well, I already
Come
answered in the
and
chat
find
and said yes, so.
out. It's going to be a good time. We have great things planned for you all.
Sorry, y'all.
All right. So let's read the opener letter. It's a long one, so bear with me as I read. Let me move it over here. I want to start off by saying how handsome and beautiful Rodney and his smile is.
You be adding these at the beginning, don't you?
No, they actually wrote this. It's in the email. Check it.
I'm sure you edited it.
Let me read it again because I want y'all to hear what he said.
Girl, continue.
That's my type of character.
I just want to start off by saying how handsome and beautiful Rodney and his smile is. And Shazam's skin glows. Woo! You guys keep me balanced every week.
Well, what about...
Don't hate, bitch.
Just go in there and edit emails like Rodney.
Okay, I will.
I am one of the most innocent persons. I am new to the LGBTQ plus community as I grew up in a strict Christian home. First time dating a male or actually consensual sex was with one when I was 28. He begged me for this relationship. I didn't want at first. I had a conviction about it, but yet here we are almost 8 years later. I am a bit distraught and don't know how to actually express myself or converse this to him. As to already, sex has been null and void. I had to move home and take care of my family because of illness. A friend and I went talking last week, and he mentioned Grindr and Jack. I never been on either, so I downloaded Grindr and Jack. I have hypothesized.
Say the word.
I hypothesized this isn't for me. I'm in a committed relationship, even though it's rocky. I'm going to be a Sheila and go up the mountain to save my marriage. However, before deactivating curiosity killed the motherfucking cat. The cat died, honey. Stay focused. Even though my boyfriend is over 6 miles away, I looked him up on Jack. Of course, I knew his secret names, but his sexy ass face is plastered there. I freaked out. I became an emotional wreck. I have literally cried tears, tossed and turned, stomach turning over. I can reminisce countless times seeing the orange and white screen, but not knowing it was Jack, especially while traveling. I remember late over in the morning when we were together hearing messages, notifications. Think it was only Instagram messages or like same noises, right?
Mm-mm.
Lately, I have been on this app for 4 days. There are people there. Wait, that's all people want to do. Flip me upside down. I entertain because he has to be doing the same thing, right? I'm not falling for the trap though. They send me news quickly without asking. I never had a whore face. Sigh.
Girl.
And I'm too old. Mm-hmm. I'm like Rodney. I once forgave him for cheating early on in our relationship. I even asked, how did you meet him? Was it Jack? He said no. At that time, we were living together. He wasn't working. He had just moved in with me from GA to Philly and stated it was only entertainment, not sex. However, I read messages, didn't actually catch it in the act, yet I forgive him. Never believed it was only messages. What should I do since I'm here in the fifth seat as someone who's been faithful? Should I mention I found his profile? He would just become wiser on cheating if that's the case, right? Is Jack a deal breaker?
Yes, Jack is a deal breaker. One, the first thing is first. Thanks for the compliment. Love you, girl. I'm caught on the downloading Jack and Grindr and you're in a relationship. That's very strange. I feel like that's very like not off limits, but it's just like, as for me and my house and my table, it's not happening like that. That's very weird. Next, he knows you're naive because you're new to this, so I think he takes advantage of that, which is not fair. And then there's a statement where you said at the time we were living together, he wasn't working. He had moved in with me from Georgia to Philly and stated it was only entertainment, not sex. So you were in a relationship with somebody who cheated on you while they were not working. There are so many things in this letter to me that are devaluing, and it's crazy. There was like this thing I saw the other day that said the moment a man creates confusion in your head or in your life, that is the time that you have to look at yourself and do like internal inspection. Like, what am I doing? Like, is my value am I being devalued? Do I see the worth here? Like, what's going on that this man can continue to create confusion? And I feel like he continues to create confusion. He's making you do things that you typically wouldn't do. You're entertaining people on Jack because he's doing it. You literally said that. I'm doing it because he's doing it. Should I mention I found his profile? He would become wiser on cheating if that's the case. If you already are thinking about how he's going to become wiser with cheating on you because you told him that you found his profile, you already know your answer. This is crazy.
I'm gonna say this, opener. Thank you so much for the compliment. It's very appreciated. But I feel like you're getting played to the left to the field. I know you have been doing it for 8 years, but goddamn, you should have some type of sense now. It's 8 long years. He cheated on you before.
I forgot about that part. Girl, where your ring at?
I just truly feel like this letter it's just confusion. Like what the Bible say, it's confusion. It's the devil. He is just not treating you right. He's doing things. He got you second guessing yourself, like Shazam said, doing things you wouldn't want to be doing normally. You download the app. Be true to who you are. Love yourself enough to walk away. Don't let this one relationship deter you from, living your truth if you are truly a homosexual man.
It's been 8 years. I'm pretty sure he's gay.
Well, I'm just saying he only been one man, so according to his letter. But I just want you to look in thyself, right, and really focus on who you are and what you value about your life. But right now, you're giving me low value, low self-esteem.
Like Walmart?
lower than Walmart, Dollar Tree.
Walmart is great value, ain't it?
So
Well, it depends on how you look at it. Two things can be right at once.
I like how you did that. But honestly, I'm gonna be done kicking the curve and move on.
Ooh,
I am
child.
done.
So I'm gonna go because I know you got a think piece and openers.
Why are you whacking people?
No, think pieces are good.
Mark Williams said, "Hi, Solomon."
Hi, Mark.
Okay. I'm just gonna answer your questions. First of all, I think you've been in a relationship for too long to be a boyfriend. 8 years is just entirely too long. Shazam said it. You let somebody live with you that was unemployed. You're still degrading yourself. If you got to sneak and listen to noises and do all that shit, you're stressing yourself out for no reason, or for a reason, but it doesn't have to be a reason. What should I do? I think you should leave him. Don't mention his profile. Just get up and leave. Hold on. No, let me finish my thought. He would just become wise. Yeah, I'm not dealing with cheating. And is Jack a deal breaker? Jack is a deal breaker at the age that I'm at. I'm just not looking for nobody on the internet. What's the comment?
So, I am going to take a different.
Wait, before you go, Kevin Carroll said Alexa play "Living in Confusion" by Phyllis Hyman, and I know that song word for word.
You know that song? Oh, me neither.
I do.
Solomon, you know that song?
No,
Oh,
I know
okay.
Phyllis Hyman, but not that song.
Okay, continue, Solomon.
Why are you whacking everybody? Bitch, I bet not be next.
I'm gonna say this: my hair's on my head; it ain't coming loose. It ain't.
And you'll be lucky to look this good when you're bald. So what's
Oh,
up?
Let me gonna swing.
Yeah.
He ways on you.
Okay.
Bitch.
not,
Solomon,
not
proceed.
Not when you're
You
bald.
wanna feel it?
He said, when you're bald.
Didn't you get this laid down this weekend?
Are you saying that Rodney's balding?
Most black men bald.
They say if your maternal grandfather has hair, you'll never bald.
Well,
What does your grandfather have?
he had hair, but I do feel like sometimes this shit does recede.
It is a little thin at the top.
Oh, baby, no.
Okay, Solomon, go.
It's thick.
All right. So
I go to the doctor.
for me, I'm gonna take one out of Rodney's book. For me, when you start off when you say I am one of the most innocent persons, there's a difference between innocence and naive, and you used it earlier. So I'm just reflecting it back.
Whack her again, Solomon.
Y'all some mean girls
And I am.
tonight.
Next line. None of this isn't really important. The important thing is that you guys talked earlier today about you guys talked about this boyfriend creating confusion. No, the boyfriend is surviving. And he's using you to survive.
Damn.
You are creating confusion because you have all the information here. Now, you end your letter with fifth seat as someone who's been faithful. By definition, a person who is faithful identifies truth and originality. You see the truth. You're not being faithful to yourself. You don't have a plan for your life.
Are you being faithful, though? Sorry to take Jack in, but are you being faithful if he's getting on Jack and now you're getting on Jack because he's getting on Jack? Like, this is diabolical.
How old are you?
Well, he said he was 28, right?
28, but been together for 8 years.
No, he said the first time he was with somebody was when
When he was 28.
So he might be fucking 40.
Yeah, you're doing too much at 40.
Either way. And so the thing is, it's like, you're asking if Jack is a deal breaker. This entire letter is a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Like, Jack is the least of your problems. Get focused. You told yourself in this letter, stay focused. No, get focused. Like, identify what you want for your life. And then once you do that, then fuck around with other people. But until then, you probably need to be single.
I wouldn't write you bitches another damn letter.
I mean, look here, openers.
And
We
this
can
is
tell the truth.
I don't have to be right, and this isn't about me being right. This isn't about me being wrong. This isn't about the reader or the writer being right or wrong. This is about information. And when I read this information, I'm just like, do I want this for me? And so when I read this letter and I'm thinking about me as the writer, no, get it together.
And you wrote a whole think piece.
And I'll say distance is extremely hard, and things like this do not make distance easy. You got to nip this in the bud, baby. Let it go.
I would have blocked that number as soon as I saw that.
You know how many gays there are? Just come down to Atlanta. You'll find another good man. Well, a good
Don't come
man.
down for no man, sweetie.
Well, don't move down here for a man, but you can move to Atlanta and then find a man.
Okay. All right, opener. Well, I hope I helped you. We helped you out with your letter. All right, Solomon.
Whacked her 4 times. Poor girl.
All right. As a reminder, we have our first live in-person show on August 29th at the Network ATL. We are going to have an amazing time. Get your ticket. Get your ticket. Don't forget to at Kamala Harris and let her know that she's invited. I have a free ticket for her and 5 of her security, her Secret Service agents. We are so excited to have her in the audience, maybe even up on stage. I think that would be amazing. I'm speaking that into existence. Like, I want that. That would be amazing. Anyway, all right. Thank you for joining the 4 of us as we swallow hard topics and spit difference of opinions.
See you next week, openers.
All right.